Zersenay Tadese, Tigrinya, born the 8th of February 1982, is an Eritrean long-distance track and road running athlete. He currently holds the men's half marathon world record. His bronze medal in the 10,000 meters at the 2004 Athens Olympics made him the first ever Eritrean Olympic medalist, and his 20-kilometer title at the 2006 IAAF World Road Running Championships also made him the country's first athlete to win at a World Championship event. He does not use a sprint finish to win races. His strategy relies on a combination of efficient running and fast-paced setting. Zersenay Tadese is his father's name. Has found most of his success in the half marathon, with 4 consecutive victories in the World Half Marathon Championships from 2006 to 2009, a 5th title in 2012, and a world record at the Lisbon Half Marathon in 2010. He has also excelled in cross-country running, winning a gold, a silver, and 2 bronze medals in the long-distance race over 5 IAAF World Cross-Country Championships. He is a 4-time Olympian, 2004, 2008, 2012 and 2016. In 2009, Zersenay became only the second man, after Paul Tergat, to win 3 World Championship medals over 3 different surfaces in the same year, winning World Cross Country bronze, 10,000 meters World Championship silver on the track, and gold in road running at the World Half Marathon Championships. He is a popular public figure in his home country. 2,500 guests attended his wedding to Merawit Solomon, which was broadcast live on Eritrean television. His brother, Zersenay Tadese, is also a professional distance runner. In 2016, he was chosen to be part of Nike's Breaking 2 team to try to break 2 hours for the marathon and finished in 2:06:51. Career. Early life. Zersenay Tadese was born in Adibana, Eritrea, and had a peaceful, rural upbringing with his 6 siblings, largely avoiding the troubles of the Eritrean War of Independence. He became interested in cycling in his teenage years and, after winning a number of races, he set his sights upon becoming a professional cyclist in Europe. However, the races of 30 to 50 kilometers fell short of the distances needed to compete on the European circuit, and he was ill-prepared for a transition to top-level cycling. He was a relative latecomer to competitive running. In his late teens, scouts from a local athletics club suggested that his cycling stamina might translate to running, and invited him to compete. He won the race and was spurred on by the victory to start taking the sport seriously and focus on running. Zersenay was adamant that his early years in cycling had given him a firm foundation for endurance running. His first foray into the international athletics circuit came in 2002, when he attended the 2002 IAAF World Cross Country Championships in Dublin. Although he was wearing ill-fitting shoes and was somewhat puzzled at hearing a starting gun for the first time, he managed to finish in 30th place with a time of 36 minutes and 37 seconds. However, he remained some distance off the winner Kenani Sebekel. He competed at his first IAAF World Half Marathon Championships in May of that year, finishing just outside the top 20 runners with a time of 1:03:05. He competed on the track at the African Athletics Championships, taking 6th place in the 10,000 meters race in Rades, Tunisia, rounding off a modest debut year. The 2003 season saw Zersenay establish himself as an emerging force in cross-country. He broke into the top 10 at the 2003 IAAF World Cross Country Championships, and finished in the top 3 in all of his 6 races in Europe that winter. A 5,000 meters win at the KBC Night of Athletics brought Zersenay an Eritrean record of 13:11.07, and a place at the IAAF World Championships in Athletics. At the 2003 World Championships, he improved his record further to 13:05.57 and finished in 8th place in the 5,000 meters final. More improvements came at the World Half Marathon Championships in Vila Moura, Portugal, where he recorded a personal best of 1:01.26 to finish in 7th position. Olympic medalist. The 2004 season represented a breakthrough for Zersenay, and he established himself as a serious contender in distance running. He signed a contract with Adidas Spain and brought the team victory at the European Clubs Cross-Country Cup in February. The following month he bettered his previous showings at the World Cross Country Championships with a 6th place finish. With the help of teammates Jonas Keifel and Tesfaye Johannes Mesfin, among others, he took Eritrea to 3rd position in the team competition, the first time the country had reached the podium at a world cross-country event. 2 months later he finished 2nd in the 10 km Great Manchester Run. His time of 27:59 was 5 seconds behind winner Craig Mottram. He took to the track in June at a meeting in Garva, Spain, and recorded another national record, this time in the 10,000 meters with a time of 27:32.61. The peak of his season came at the 2004 Athens Olympics, where he became the first person in Eritrean sporting history to win an Olympic medal. Zersenay took the bronze in the 10,000 meters at the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens, Greece, behind Kenenisa Bekele and Silashi Sihine. His performance of 27:22.57 represented a dramatic improvement, as he had beaten his previous best by 10 seconds. Despite unfavorably hot conditions, Zersenay refused to politicize his medal win behind his Ethiopian counterparts, stating, "We have always been friends with the Ethiopians. Now we are a nation. I can say I am very happy." The Eritrean-born runner Mepkefletsky, representing the United States, won silver in the marathon a few days later, highlighting the country's improving standards. Zersenay finished his first Olympics by reaching another event final. He took 7th place in the men's 5,000 meters race, confirming his position as a world-class runner. He opened 2005 with a 2nd win in the European Clubs Cross-Country Cup. He won his first World Cross-Country Championship medal soon after, finishing 2nd to Bekele to take silver at the 2005 edition. On the track, he recorded a 5,000 meters personal best of at the Qatar Grand Prix in Doha, and qualified to compete at the World Championships in both the 5,000 and 10,000 meters. At the 2005 World Championships, he broke the national record in the 10,000 meters final, but his time of 27:12.82 was only enough for 6th. The 5,000 meters final held little reprieve for the Eritrean, as he finished in second-last position. He ended the season on a positive note, however, improving his 10,000 meters best to 27:04.70 at the Memorial Van Damme, and winning the Great North Run with a world best time of 59:05, which was only his second outing over the half-marathon distance. Road and cross-country world champion Zersenay failed to make the podium for a second time at the 2006 World Cross Country Championships, but his 4th place finish headed the Eritrean team towards silver medal in the team competition. The following month, Zersenay overcame both Fabiano Joseph and Boniface Kiprop to win the Great Manchester Run. He sprinted to the line with a finishing time of 27:13 36, an Eritrean record and the second fastest that year. In August that year, he significantly improved his 10,000 meters best at Memorial Van Damme. His time of 26:37.25 knocked almost 30 seconds off his previous mark to make him the 8th fastest person ever. But he still finished behind the emerging Micah Kogo, who ran the 10th fastest ever time. A new best of 59:16 by Zersenay at the Rotterdam Half Marathon equaled Samuel Wanjiru's course record and boded well for the upcoming championship race. He scored a striking victory at the 2006 IAAF World Road Running Championships in Debrecen, Hungary, finishing the 20 km race in 56:01 a time which was second only to Haile Gebrselassie's world record and was 40 seconds faster than the silver medalist Robert Kipchumba. It was first time that an Eritrean had won a major world title in sport, as Zersenay did not possess a strong sprint finish, crucial for success on the track. Commentators suggested that a move to the marathon distance seemed an obvious career progression, but he downplayed the idea, stating that he would not change distances in the near future. He closed the season with a run at the New Year's Eve 10 km road race, the San Silvestre Valicana in Madrid. Zersenay and Eliud Kipchoge were awarded the same time of 26:54. But Kipchoge was announced as the race winner. Although this was faster than Haile Gebrselassie's world record of 27:02 at the time, it was not ratifiable as the runners benefited from the race's downhill circuit. The 2007 season brought Zersenay his greatest medal haul, as he succeeded on grass, track and road. For the first time in his career he overcame all opposition, including five-time champion Kenenisa Bekele, to become the 2007 World Cross Country Champion. The hot conditions in Mombasa forced a number of runners out of the race, but Zersenay maintained his pace to finish over 20 seconds ahead of the next runner. At the Athens Half Marathon, he stated his intention to try for the world record and, although he won the race, poor pacing left him some distance from a record time. He returned to the Great Manchester Run and again improved his best, recording 27:24. But this was not enough to beat Micah Kogo, who won in a UK all-comers record time. He competed at the Prefontaine Classic for the first time, and set a 2 miles best of 8:19.34. Although he was some distance behind winner Craig Mottram, the 2007 All-Africa Games represented a double landmark victory for Zersenay. He became the first Eritrean medalist in the competition's history, and won his first ever gold medal on the track, sealing victory in the 10,000 meters final with a Games record time of 27:00.30. The following month he competed at the 2007 World Championships in athletics, and he edged closer to a podium finish. He led the 10,000 meters race up to the 8 kilometers mark, setting a fast pace, but ultimately ended up in 4th position. Preparing for the Road Championships that year, he ran the 10-mile Dam Tot Dam Loop race in September and won in 45:51, the world's fastest that season, finishing some distance ahead of runners-up Bernard Kipchoge and James Rotich. Zersenay emphasized his position as one of the world's most dominant half-marathon runners with a second victory at the 2007 IAAF World Road Running Championships in Udine, Italy. Although he was close to world record pace at the 15 km point, he slowed behind the leading pack of Mikhail Musioki, Evans Kiprop Chariot and Deraba Murga. In the final kilometer, he burst away to take the lead and the gold medal, setting a national and championship record time of 58:58. 59 in the process. Following these achievements, a medical team did a study of his running economy and found him to be one of the most efficient runners ever to be tested. World Half Marathon champion Bekele was keen to regain his cross-country title from Zersenay, and the 2008 cross-country season was a competitive one. At the Great Edinburgh International Cross-Country Race, Zersenay was pipped by the Ethiopian at the line, finishing just 1 second behind. The following month, Zersenay beat Eliud Kipchoge to win the St. race in the build-up to the 2008 IAAF World Cross-Country Championships. On the day of the championship race in Edinburgh, Scotland, Zersenay took the lead early on and set a strong pace at the mid-race point. However, near the finish, Bekele and Kenyan Leonard Kimon surged ahead to leave Zersenay as the bronze medalist. A win at the World 10K Bangalore, where he beat Moses Kipsero in 27:51, was the highlight of a low-key build-up to the 2008 Beijing Olympics. In August, Zersenay was among some 40 runners competing for the medals in the 10,000 meters Olympic final. Zersenay's brother, Kidan, was also competing, and he led for most of first half of what was a quick race. Zersenay Tadese had the lead at the 7,000 to 8,000 meters mark, but Bekele and Zersenay sprinted into first and second. Although Zersenay's time almost equaled the previous Olympic record for the event, he ended up 1 second behind Kenyans Moses Masai and Micah Kogo, taking 5th place overall. After the Olympics, Zersenay returned to Eritrea and trained for 1 month to prepare for the 2008 World Half Marathon Championships in Rio de Janeiro. He won his 3rd consecutive title over the half marathon distance with ease, taking the lead early on and beating the 2nd-placed Patrick Mikau Musyoki by almost 2 minutes. His success caused much celebration in his home country, so much so that the president of Eritrea greeted him at the airport upon his return. With a strong history in the half marathon, Zersenay announced he would try the full marathon distance the following season. Zersenay took 3rd place at the 2009 IAAF World Cross Country Championships in a closely contested race, finishing just behind Olusegun Gebrexiabe Gebremariam and Ugandan runner Moses Kipsero. He competed in his first ever full-length marathon in April, signing up for the London Marathon. His first appearance over the distance was much anticipated following his cross-country and track success, but he could not finish the race, pulling out around the 35 kilometers mark. He rebounded, however, taking silver in the 10,000 meters at the 2009 World Championships in Athletics, finishing behind Kenenisa Bekele. Zersenay had led for a large part of the race, setting a fast pace, but he was beaten to the gold by Bekele's sprint finish. Following this, he won his 3rd World Half Marathon title, setting a championship record of 59:35 and also winning a silver medal with Eritrea in the team competition. The gold medal over the half marathon distance made him the 2nd runner ever to win a world championship medal in cross-country, track and road racing all in the same year, a feat achieved previously by only Paul Tergat. Half-marathon world record. Zersenay's first road race of 2010 was the Lisbon Half Marathon. The organizers had modified the course and assembled a field of fast runners in order to facilitate a quick race. Despite the top 5 athletes all running personal best times, Zersenay was alone at the very front from 10 kilometers onwards. He fell 4 seconds short of the 15 kilometers world record, but significantly revised Haile Gebrselassie 4-year-old 20 kilometers world mark to 55:21, beating it by almost half a minute. Samuel Wanjiru's half-marathon world record was next to fall as Zersenay crossed the line at 58:23 minutes, a clear 10 seconds ahead of the previous mark. He managed to finish his first full marathon at the 2010 London Marathon. Although his time of 2:12:03 for 7th place was not as strong a transition as expected, he made his first appearance at the Giro di Castelbuono in Sicily in July and, although he described the course as very hard, he won the race ahead of Samuel Wanjiru. He attempted for yet another title at the 2010 IAAF World Half Marathon Championships, but Wilson Kiprop brought an end to his 4-year reign. The Eritrean took the silver medal, laboring towards the end and pulling up an injured at the line. He was still suffering from the injury at the San Silvestre Vallecana some 2 months later. Although he managed to beat Iyad Lamdarsam to win the race, he was at full strength at the 2011 Lisbon Half Marathon. He missed his world record mark but ran the second fastest of all time, 58:30 minutes. In the outdoor track season he ran 26:51.09 minutes for the 10,000 meters at the Prefontaine Classic and came close to a personal best, with a win at the Barcelona meeting with a time of 12:59.32 minutes, making his 4th consecutive appearance in the event. He took 4th place in the men's 10,000 meters at the 2011 World Championships in Athletics. He ended the year with road wins at the Porto Half Marathon and the São Silvestre de Luanda, setting course records of 59:30 minutes and 27:44 minutes, respectively. At the 2012 World's Best 10K he came 3rd, beaten by Sammy Kitwara and Vincent Chepcock. He won the Lisbon Half Marathon for the 3rd straight year, but was slower than previous times, 59:34, due to warm conditions and having the flu. A run at the 2012 London Marathon saw him perform better than he did in 2010. But he lost touch with the leading pack after the halfway point and came 14th with a time of 2:10:41 hours. He was chosen as Eritrea's flag bearer at the 2012 London Olympics and ran in the 10,000 meters final. He set the pace early on in the race but was defeated in the sprint finish, finishing in 6th place some 3 seconds behind the winner Mo Farah. After the Olympics he ran at the 2012 World Half Marathon Championships. He dominated the race from just beyond the 5 km point, and won it convincingly in a time of 1:00:19 hours, 32 seconds ahead of the runner-up, Deresa Chimsa. Only 2 weeks later he entered the Great Birmingham Run, but he appeared tired and finished 3rd in a race where the top 3 all dipped under Haile Gebselassie's course record. 2013-16 seasons. Zersenay managed only 7th at the world's best 10K in February, but returned to the top of the podium in his speciality at the Prague Half Marathon, edging out his training partner Emmanuel Messel with a time of 60:10. He clocked another win over the distance at the Gifu Half Marathon, beating the defending champion Martin McCarthy and setting a course record of 60:31 minutes. In October, he attempted to run the Chicago Marathon, but dropped out shortly after the halfway point. He did not compete again until February 2014, when he won at the Small Cáceres cross-country in Spain. At the 2016 Olympics in Rio he competed in the final of the 10,000 meters, finishing 8th in a time of 27:23. Personal life. A quietly spoken athlete, he frequently states that his victories are a tribute to his country. Eritrea is one of Africa's newest and least populous countries, and Zersenay's achievements on the world athletics stage have made him one of the country's most identifiable sportsmen. He is a popular public figure in his home country. 2,500 guests attended his wedding to Merawit Solomon, which was broadcast live on Eritrean television. His brother, Zersenay Tadese, is also a professional distance runner who has competed at the World Cross Country Championships and the 2008 Summer Olympics. Personal bests. All information taken from IAAF profile. Major competition record. Notes. NB. Early in his career, his name was often reported as Zersenay Tadese, with the letter S appearing twice in the last name. The athlete has since clarified that this is incorrect and it is correctly spelt with a single S in the surname. Tadese is his father's first name. See Habesha naming system. Zersenay Tadese profile at IAAF.